Welcome to the NDT Systems BondHub Setup video. In this video we will cover how to integrate the BondHub with the Bondoscope 3100 bond tester and a cross-scan 2 automated XY scanner for use in evaluating bonded structures. In this case we have a composite skin to aluminum core bonded structure. First step, calibrate your Bondoscope for use on this particular sample, or whichever sample you're using. For information on how to calibrate the unit to a sample, please refer to our Bondoscope setup video. Once you've calibrated the Bondoscope to the sample, go ahead and set up the probe for use on the scanner by connecting it to the probe holder. Set the probe holder down onto the sample and align for scanning. Once the bond tester has been calibrated to the sample and the sample has been oriented properly with the scanner, go ahead and connect the BondHub to scanner cable into the scanner itself. Once that's done, go ahead and connect the AC power cable into the scanner and turn the unit on. When that's done, go ahead and connect the BondHub end of that scanner cable into the BondHub. Then go ahead and connect the bond tester itself to the BondHub. Once all those cables are connected, turn on the BondHub itself. Once the scanner and bond tester have been connected to the BondHub and the BondHub has fully booted up, go ahead and open the CompView software. Once the system self-test has passed, close the window and go to Scan Setup. Here we'll define our scanner system and our scan area. Our scan device here is cross-scan 2, so we'll keep that as is. Our units are in inches. We'll go ahead and set the x-axis scan length to 11 inches, and we'll set the y-axis scan length to 7 inches. We'll keep the speed limit as is at 3 inches per second, but we'll decrease the scan index to a 1/16 of an inch, or 0.062. We'll make sure our probe is set at our home point on the sample, and we'll go ahead and set that as origin. And then we'll go ahead and go to the main screen and hit Start Scan. From here the scan will take a while to complete, so we'll go ahead and come back once it's almost done. We can name this sample Composite Skin to Core Pitch Catch. Once we've saved it, we can go ahead and go to Gate Setup, look at the mini C-scan screen, and adjust our null point to get a better value reading. The goal of this is to change it so that we have different types of data in the different quadrants. We can also adjust the color wheel for the phase plot to change the contrast of various flaws or indications we found. With this reading, we can see very clearly the crushed core and damaged core. Also in this area, we can see that there's a thicker laminate which provides a more dulled image compared to the rest of the sample. In addition to the phase plot, there is also the amplitude plot. This is a mapping of the returned amplitudes across the scanned sample, with the brightest being the highest returned amplitude. Higher returned amplitudes usually correspond to disbonds or discontinuities. There are the constituent parts of the amplitude plot, the X-encoded plot, and the Y-encoded plot. We can focus in on specific types of information by using gates. These gates are denoted by these colored rectangles and circles on the phase scatter plot. To choose a new gate, select this drop-down menu and choose one from the list. And go ahead and go to the A amplitude plot, go to the main screen, go to Gate, and we will get a new representation of our information. To create your own gates, there's rectangle, ellipse, and wedge shapes which you can create from. To save your information, you can go to the Data Files tab under Store and Load. You can store the data file with any name you choose by selecting Save Data File. You can also recall any data file that has been saved previously. Mouse over this, select it from the drop-down menu, and load the data file. We can also create screenshots and export them as a file or export them to a printer. Connected printers will show up in this column. Output file types will be selectable from this menu. We have BMP, JPEG, PNGs, and specific format report styles. If you have any questions about the BondHub or would like to learn more about it, please contact us at our website, ndtsystems.com. Thank you.